Are you're an old subscriber. You're not a new subscriber? I'm really only focusing on my new subscribers. Are you an old subscriber? It doesn't matter. Anyways, just hit the like button. Drop a question, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like and let me know you liked. Alright, anyways. 9 people, 0 likes. What are these 9 people doing in here? Hmm. Hello, Gazelle. Who like to stream? I'm only doing people who like to stream. Yeah, I don't have a deck number 2. I don't know what that means. Yellow Roses, I'm just gonna pull you a card. Whatever card comes out is your answer. Yellow Roses, what does Yellow Roses need to know? Yeah, but you need to be more specific. I don't know what deck number 2 means. Yellow Roses. I'm pulling you a card. You got the Four of Swords, which means it's not a time to talk right now. It's a time to rest and go to sleep and put down the over excessive thoughts and thinking, overly thinking, over analyzing, asking too many questions. The King of Cups has nothing to do with you. But what you're trying to say is tarot. Just say a tarot card. Yellow Roses, let me know if you hear this. So yeah, you got the Four of Swords, which means a lot of fear. Fear, anxiety, stress, mental overload. Need to empty out your mind, relax, rest. Need peace of mind. You need to find your sanctuary and meditate. So this means you need to like stop over analyzing, overthinking, worrying, stressing out, asking questions. You need to rest so that you can have a better time in your life after this. Also, you need to trust your intuition and trust that the answer will be revealed to you in due time. You need to trust your intuition a lot more. This person could just be testing you. It just could be a test from spirit. DG, you need to calm your energy down. When you come in the chat, you need to just relax. Just relax. Because your energy is really all over the place. When you come in and you want a tarot reading, just say, I would like tarot. I don't really like your question either, but let's just pull a card for you and see what comes out for you. Let me know if you're here though, DG. Felicity, let me know if you're here. Let's see, what does Felicity need to know? You want love. What does Felicity need to know for love? What does Felicity need to know for love? My emotions for you are still there. There's no new format. What are you talking about? There's no new format. Relax. Felicity, my emotions for you are still there. My emotions for you have always been intense. This person has emotions for you that are still there and intense. There's no new format. Relax. What does DG need to know? That's all I'm gonna ask. Keep it simple. What does DG need to know? What does DG need to know? You got the Ace of Cups, DG. If you're asking about a person, love, there's a lot of love here. I don't know why you're like, if you got like the Ace of Cups, right? You're supposed to be in very good vibes. You're supposed to be in loving vibes. There should be a lot of love coming your way, like emotionally. You should feel like somebody pouring a lot of love into your cup. You should be pouring love in people's cups too. There's a outpour of love here where you feel happy and joyful. So this is Scorpio energy, but whoever is sending you this Ace of Cups, it means you need to be in loving energy. I don't know what's going on, but the Ace of Cups is supposed to be giving you a new beginning for love. That's why I didn't really like your question. You should be focusing on this Ace of Cups that's like fertile energy, your fertility, not on negative energy. But you did, at the bottom of the deck, your shadow is negative. Your shadow is very negative. That's why I'm feeling like, why is your question negative, but your energy is like negative positive? Because you have a Ten of Swords. Like, you already went through the worst. You already went through hardship, okay? You already went through bad times. That's over with. You need to leave that alone. You need to close that door and move on to this new beginning. That's a lot of love coming. Yeah, you feel defeated. Yeah, you felt backstabbed. Yeah, you felt betrayed. But now it's a new time for a new beginning. That's coming in love. So walk away from what doesn't serve you. Walk towards your happiness. And leave that negative shit alone. Okay, Bree. Forgiveness is like beautiful. Holding on is ugly, so that should help you. Do you want to be ugly and not forgive, or do you want to be beautiful and forgive? It's kind of simple logic. Okay, doesn't mean you have to entertain that. You can move on. Get yourself together. Okay, so Bree. Bree, I'm gonna just see what comes out. What does Bree Honey need to know? What does Bree Honey need to know? You got the Devil card. So this, Bree Honey, let me know if you're here. Damn, you got the Bree Honey, let me know if you're here. I don't want to say it and you're not here. Is Bree Honey here? Okay. According to these cards in your situation, you got two bad cards. You got the Devil and the Three of Swords. Your shadow is the Three of Swords, heartbroken, deceived, betrayed, divided, separated, alienated, confusion. So you got a no card. You're in pain from this separation, deception, heartbreak, betrayal. But the worst part too is you got the devil card. So that's a no card as well, which signifies the devil has you bound and trapped to the matrix. I don't know if you know what the matrix is. It means like you're stuck in a rut. You're stuck in like materialistic mindset. You're stuck in temptation. You're stuck in addiction. You're stuck in like thinking too much about money. You're stuck in a negative, devilish energy, a painful energy. So it's like a no for your answer. So I got, like I said, the devil and the three of swords. It's kind of like a fucked up situation. It's materialistic, it's deceptive. The devil's in the details. There's greed here, there's addiction. There's an a very like an emptiness here. There's a lot of pain. And it's kind of like matrix energy. It's like, get out of the matrix, untrap yourself, find God, find the light. Stop worrying about money. Whatever happened, this is bad energy. Heal, move on. But it's a no. Hopefully that helped. Okay. Emmy, I'm only doing people who tell me they like the stream. I'm only taking questions for those that told me they liked and subscribed. I'm only taking people who told me they liked the stream. What does Emmy need to know? What does Emmy need to know? Emmy, you got the Two of Swords. This is indecision. This is undecided. This is not making a strong decision. This means you have two options in love, or they have two options in love. This means you need to make a decision. The decision is either in your hands or it's in their hands. There's no decision being made here. When it comes to this lover, there's two options. There's two ways you can go. There's divided loyalty. Who are you loyal to? There's no set yes or no with this situation. You're in a maybe energy. It's like the choice is yours or the choice is theirs. There's a decision that needs to be made here. And I don't know what happened, but there's a Ten of Swords energy here. There's some type of heartbreak, ending, betrayal, moving on to a new beginning, having to move on to a new beginning here. Yeah, there's a lot of like undecided energy here. There's no set decision yet. Arcel? What does Arcel need to know? What does Arcel need to know? When it comes to love, you got the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I mean, the Page of Wands. So Arcel, when it comes to the Six of Pentacles, when it comes to love, love is really not the focus. Money is something to do with money first. Money is important here. If you have money, when it comes to love, you can give, you can support, you can nurture. Someone here has to have some savings or some money to give to the other person to support them. Because, I don't know, somebody is going to be less fortunate. Someone's going to be begging with their hand out, looking for some money from the other person. Or there's just going to be some like support me energy, love me energy. Someone's going to be less fortunate than the other. Someone's going to be more fortunate than the other here. When it comes to love, someone's going to be wanting more than the other or giving more than the other. So focus on, like, are you less fortunate or are you going to be the generous one when it comes to love? Also, I do see a person here that just wants like a one night stand. There's somebody here that's not really focused on commitment. They're just focused on like a fun time, a thrill. They're like a thrill seeker. They're not looking for a commitment. They're not looking for a traditional committal marriage. They're just looking to seek a thrill for the moment. They're not thinking long term down the line. They're thinking about what's going to make them happy for the moment. So that's what I got. Marin. Marin, let me pull a timing card. Marin, what does Marin need to know? Marin, timing card. 12 months from now, Marin. So in a year, next year around this time. So next June, 12 months from now, a year, give it a year. Let's see. K Jones, I'm only doing people who said they liked the stream and subscribed. I'm only accepting questions from people who said they liked the stream and subscribe. Did you like the stream? Did you subscribe? Let me know in the chat if you liked the stream and subscribed. You have to say it. Okay. All right. Let me do you then. K Jones. I wanted to know CJ's feelings towards me. No contact. I have not reached out to him. What does K Jones need to know? What does K Jones need to know right now? You got the Ace of Wands, K Jones, with the Star card. So K Jones, the Ace of Wands talks about a brand new start, a brand new beginning. Okay, and you got the Star card. So this is also a new beginning. It's kind of like a new beginning of hope after healing though. So it's like after you heal, you have a lot of hope for intimacy. You have a lot of hope and trust that there could be a new beginning here of after things have been rejuvenated. So maybe you've been rejuvenating your energy, or you should be rejuvenating your energy. You should be healing. You should be focusing on spirituality and peace to draw this Ace of Wands in. But it looks like good news is on the horizon. Okay, you have to stay optimistic though, and you have to learn to keep moving forward. With the Ace of Wands, it's all about a new fun beginning. Okay, I don't see commitment yet. This is not a commitment card yet. This is the start of a brand new thought process. Okay, there is hope for the future, but this is like being excited again, being happy again, being thrilling again, things being passionate again. But this is not yet commitment. So don't think like, oh, this is the end all be all yet. But there could be a new beginning that's coming along. And Schumann. And Schumann, what do you need to know? And Schumann, what do you need to know? And Schumann, what do you need to know? I see the Ten of Swords. So Anne Schumann, you got the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I don't see a new beginning here for Anne Schumann. I see a ending, a painful ending, a painful betrayal. I see a lack of faithfulness. I see somebody feeling like they're dead or like they're very much hurt. I see a lot of negative, and I think you should move on from the negative, because I do see once you move on, you're going to enter into something brand new. But I see a lot of weakness right now and a lot of need to set your boundaries right now, because somebody has been hurting you and you need to get away and close that chapter off from whoever's been stepping over your boundaries. So I don't see love too much. I see a lot of pain and betrayal and heartbreak and moving on to new beginnings. First, Luane, is it Louine? Louine, let me know if you're here. Louine, let me know if you're here. Okay, what do you need to know? What do you need to know, Louine? Louine? What do you need to know, Louine? You have a happy new beginning coming. If you've been looking for happiness, freedom, optimistic energy, you have a lot of success, joy, good luck coming your way. Keep expressing yourself. I also see there's a man here who wants to show up and be like a provider in your life. This man could be very heavily focused on work, though. They're very much into building their empire and they want to have some money when they do come in. This is somebody who likes to focus on a business, on their security. They love to provide, but I do see a rebirth here. So be open when they do come. It's going to be a lot of happiness. So that's what I see. Rapunzel, let me know if you're here. What does Rapunzel need to know? Rapunzel, right now in your life, I do see that you're going to have a harmonious relationship, either with yourself or with other people around you. You're coming into a time where things are going to be very positive, peaceful, meditative vibe. You know, like this is a lot of healing energy. You got Sagittarius energy coming up. So this is like somebody wants to come back in your life to communicate because they see that you like balanced your energy out. You're very like harmonious at this time. I do see this person's going to want a new beginning with you because you are taking new initiative towards new passions you're very enthusiastic about. So I do see potential for growth here. And this person, somebody's going to want to come in and like pour out their heart to you because you're very serene at this time, or you're peaceful and positive. Okay, so that's what I see for you. Oh, me too. Bliss Sunshine. What do you need to know, Bliss Sunshine? What does Bliss Sunshine need to know? This person that you're asking about is very much money focused. They're not even focused on love. Bliss Sunshine, you got the 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. So this person is really focused on work, and they are either stingy or possessing what they bring in. So like what I see here is this person, even though you got a yes card, this person's more so committed towards their job and their wealth before a relationship, before love. And you're going to have to be really patient if you're looking for this person to contact you. This person is a commitment type of person. Once they start being with someone or doing something, they commit to it, but they possess it as well. But they're stingy with giving. Like, they don't really like to give of their time. They don't really like to give of their resource, their support. They're a little stingy. They may be holding on to stuff of the past. They may be holding on to problems. They may be holding on to money. They're not really generous, but they're working a lot to like, they're very into their money. Just know they're into their job and they're into perfecting their craft at this time. They're not really focused on love. But if they were to come your way, it would be a while. And you would have to be patient. This is Virgo energy and another energy I see. So this person is not really like a romantic lovey-dovey vibe. This is somebody who's very financially driven, work driven. Pentacles is people who are into building their empire, their wealth first. Okay. 6:44. It's early. Oh, okay. Interesting. You're welcome.